Okay, I'm going to be telling you how to increase your gamer score by 10,000. Now, this isn't a scam or anything, and actually Microsoft are encouraging this right now. If you're watching this between October 1st to October 19th, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but there's actually an incentive to get 10,000 gamer score, and you get 10,000 Microsoft rewards points, which you can convert directly into a £10 gift card or a $10 gift card. Obviously, if you've got more points, then you can do that. If you're watching after that date, then don't worry, this guide will still work. You'll just increase your gamer score by 10,000. You won't get the 10,000 points, but you can use it just for easy achievements. So, you will need an Xbox, a PC, and a Game Pass subscription. Now, I've got Game Pass Ultimate, so I'm set on that. The games are going to be showing you. There are many other games, but these games are what I've found to be the best and what the community found to be the best. Before we start also, I just want to say that this video is going to be split into two parts. First part will be the first 5,000 gamer score, and the second half will be the other half. Also, just patching this in here, while I was editing this video, I found a little bug. It is to do with achievements not unlocking at all. So if you've gone through all these steps, make sure you do this little quick fix. So if you go to Services, and you want to go down to Connected User Experiences and Telemetry. If this service says it's disabled, right-click, Properties, and then set the startup type to Automatic. When you hit Apply and OK, you should be able to right-click and start the service. Once you've right-clicked and start the services again, just relaunch any game and all the achievements should pop, or just redo all the steps which I've gone through in this video. So how do you actually download these games? Well, firstly, you need the Xbox app, which I already have, but you can easily get in the Microsoft Store right here. I'm just going to open mine up. And you'll notice that I have a lot of the games that we're going to be using on the side here when it loads up. So if you want to find games, you literally just use the search bar. So you want to install Surviving Mars, Subnautica, Endless Legends, and Astrologer. Those are the 4 games that we're going to be over. Just going to quickly patch this in here. Don't install Astrologer just yet. While I was editing this, obviously I had to split up into 2 parts, so it kind of messed around with all the games that we're going to be using. So for this part of the video, you want to install Don't Starve Giant Edition instead of Astrologer. We'll be going over Astrologer in part 2. So we're going to start with a game called Surviving Mars. Now this game is the easiest game to get started with, as it literally requires no effort. So I'm just going to skip the introduction. I'm going to head into our Paradox mod manager. Now, when you first launch this game, it will say if you're signed into a Paradox account. Make sure you're signed into the right Paradox account, as you are going to be doing this on Xbox One as well. The achievements are split up. So this is the Surviving Mars Windows 10 edition. You also have the Surviving Mars Xbox One edition. Both have a total or 1,000 gamer score. So you'll be earning 2,000 gamer score if you do this on both systems. So, you want to go into your Paradox mod manager, and you want to search for these 2 mods. There's Mayo 2 and Fries 2. These get taken down really quickly, so make sure you get on it as soon as possible. If they do get taken down, I'll probably have an updated description link or somewhere. But what you want to do, once you have those 2 mods installed, make sure they're enabled. You want to go to New Game, and then skip the tutorials, and then all the achievements should just pop, just like that. Now, there is a lot of people who are having issues installing mods on PC. On Xbox, it's completely fine, but I'm going to quickly show you a little workaround you can do. So basically, you want to go to where your Windows apps are installed. Now, I'm going to open up Settings, and I'm going to quickly show you. So under System, Storage, you can go down to where it says Change where new content is saved. Whatever this letter is depends on where Universal Windows Platform apps will go. Then you want to go to that drive, go under WpSystem, this little gobbledygook thing here, AppData, Local, Packages, and then down to Paradox Interactive, Surviving Mars, LocalCache, Roaming, Surviving Mars, then Pops Mods, and you want to put the mods in here. You want to rename the mods to modcontent.hpk, and the mods that you need to download will be in the description. Just pop them into 2 separate folders called mod 1 and mod 2, drop them in this folder, and like I said, rename whatever it says to modcontent.hpk. Make sure you leave the file extension. If you have file extensions enabled, like here, then you should have no problem with that. So the next game I'm going to show off is Subnautica. Subnautica is slightly harder, but you can actually use console commands to speed up the process a lot. There is a really, really good tutorial on Xbox One, but I'm going to be adapting that for PC. So I'm going to guide you every step of the way. First off, you want to start a new game on Freedom Mode. Okay, so once you load in, you want to hit the F3 menu, and you'll notice it's a little sort of developer menu. Now, if you hit escape and then try and click on this, it will just go away. What you need to do is actually hit escape, then press F8 to open this feedback menu. You want to check this box, which will disable the console, basically re-enabling it. You want to hit escape, and then F3. And then when you hit the tilde key, you can see this little text box down here will appear. On Xbox, this is really, really easy. It's so much easier. I don't know why you can't plug in a controller on the PC version. I don't know how or why it's not working for me. But if you press both bumpers, you should have a developer option. So firstly, what we want to do, we're going to type in a bunch of commands which will make our lives easier later on. So type in explodeship. No cost, no damage, oxygen, fastbuild, fasthatch, unlockdoors, infect 50. All of these are lowercase and are all one word except for infect 50, which is the word infect and then space 50. You'll open up the console again and type in item builder, and you should get this little habitat builder in your hotbar here. Use the scroll wheel to select it, and then item PrecursorionCrystal matrix, and you want to do 2 of them. PrecursorionCrystal matrix. As you can see, your inventory should look like this. Finally, you want to type in item precursor key underscore red, blue, orange, white, and purple. Now you might have this little weird effect, don't worry about it. I accidentally spawned in 2 red tablets, don't worry about that. That was a mistake on my part. Final 2 commands that we need to do is type in unlock all and fixleaks. There's also one other item that you need, item cutefishegg. There we go. Once you spawned in all the items, head on over to this fabricator here, click it, resources, advanced materials, and craft some hatching enzymes. I've already done this off camera, as you can see here. While in this same menu, you want to go to deployables and deploy a mobile vehicle bay. Once this mobile vehicle bay is finished constructing, we can move on to the next step. There we go. We're going to open this up and type in goto rec1. That should load in pretty fast. We're going to click to release the vehicle bay, and we're going to swim up and climb aboard it. There we go, lovely stuff. It might like bump around or stuff. You can actually force it up with your head just to make it go a little bit faster. There we go. Now we're on the surface. We're going to climb aboard the mobile vehicle bay, not pick it up like what I just did. Climb aboard and then use it. And we're going to construct every single type of vehicle. So it's a Seamoth.
Is a fast, safe mode of transport, but
and we'll wait for it to be constructed. And once it's finished, it should plop right into the sea. Next up, the Cyclops, which is significantly bigger.
Is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo. Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
And finally, the prawn suit.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with.
Once you've done that, you want to build the Neptune escape rocket by building the launch platform. Now while it's building, head on over to it while it's building, and then climb up on the left-hand side. So you'll probably swim over there before it's even built, but it's good to get into position as soon as you can. It's going to fall any second now. There we go, it's going to make a big splash. Go up to this terminal here, and you want to start crafting the Neptune gantry. This will take a while, but this is basically how we're going to escape and get all the achievements. So give it some time. This bit does take a while. There are 4 different pieces that you need to construct. Might turn nighttime, that's fine, don't worry about that. Do not change the time of day, as it might interfere with the achievements. So this rocket is actually for these 2 achievements here. The go among the stars and leave only time capsules. Construct the next part. Just like so. Next is the fuel reserve, so you craft that. And then finally the cockpit. Now once you've clicked the craft, you can actually turn around and head right into the water. Swim all the way down as far as you can and get your habitat constructor out. You want to select the multi-purpose room and you want to swim down until you can build it. Might be a while before you can build it, so just keep going down and it should turn green like that. You'll click to construct and there we go. You're going to build a hatch, construct that, and hop right in. Once you've done this, you want to go over to the interior pieces and build the alien containment, as well as a hatch room. Once inside the alien containment, what you want to do, open up your inventory and drop the creature egg that we spawned in earlier. Now, it won't take long to hatch, but once it does, pick it up, and we're going to take him outside. So as you can see, he's now hatched. Pick him up, go through the hatch again, and go through this hatch. Open your inventory, and right-click to drop him. He should be swimming around. They all follow you around, but what you want to do is you want to click Save Farewell, and he gives you a nice little high five. And from that, he swims off into the distance. Once you've let the little guy go, you want to go to your console and type in goto base 1. Once you've loaded in, it might take a while to sort of generate. Just give it a few moments. So you want to find an open hatch where you can actually go into the base. So right here will do. Actually no, it won't do. Can I go through? No, I can't go through here. Okay, here we go. I can go through here. Oh god! Watch out for these little spider crab things. They will kind of jump scare you. Pick up both of those PDAs, and then we can move on to the next area. The next area is go to base 2.
Passing 100 meters.
And again, let it load in. It will take a little bit. Now this one is slightly more complicated. What you want to do is you want to swim around to this little open hatch here and go through. take a left through this little corridor and up this little ladder. When you reach the top, you want to turn around and grab this little PDA here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Next up, you want to go to, and you guessed it, base 3.
Structure somewhere in the region.
This one is much larger, so you might get a little bit lost. I did when I first did this. You want to wait till it loads in, just like this. And the entrance is near the top, so start swimming up near there. And it should be around about here. So you'll swim through this hatch. This one's super easy. Go around, head down, and then on the desk here is the abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Next up, you want to go to Gun. Now, I know that sounds a little bit weird, but I don't know why the place is called Gun. Got this little tablet thing and insert the tablet, which I told you to spawn in earlier. Should be the purple one. You might need the others, that's why I said to go through all the different colours. You do get a little bit of a weird thing that pops up when you do this. Just don't worry about it. And you want to head over to this little green tablet thing here. Just bunny hop over. And then you want to activate it.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Once you see the databank entry unlocked, that is when you can move on. Next up, you want to go to the Lost River base. So that is Lost River base.
Passing 100 meters.
And for this one, you want to look out for a dialogue prompt. So turn around, you should be here, and you're looking for the dialogue prompt that talks about reinforced walls. So just keep swimming through, and eventually you'll get it.
Detecting an alien broadcast.
I get it around about here. So there we go. Interior walls are significantly reinforced. Once you see that message, you want to go to the lavacastlebase and do the same thing. You should get another sort of prompt as you swim around. So recommend to go in here. You should get the prompt sooner or later. Might take a while, but if it doesn't pop up, maybe try teleporting to somewhere else and then back here. But you're basically looking for a text box that says the aura suffered orbital hull failure. That is the text box that you need to look out for. Again, just swim around, try teleporting back maybe, and it should pop somewhere. Again, this one is very finicky, so don't be surprised if it doesn't work first time. Next up, you want to go to the aquarium. Now when you load in, swim up, and you should see the water turn to this blue thing. You know that you've done that right when you see you're inside a room. Once you've done that, head straight down and watch a little cutscene where this little creature will come out and greet you. It looks very scary, but it is actually very friendly.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Once she starts to swim off into the distance, you want to go to the incubator. So go to incubator.
Reason unknown.
Now once you're here, you're going to be surrounded by a load of eggs. Oh god, hello. You're not very friendly. Turn around and insert the ion cube. You type in item PrecursorionCrystal. Whoops. And you should grab an ion cube, pop it in, and just do another one because you will need another one to complete this little section here. You'll need to use one there. Before you got there though, You want to go over here and insert those hatching enzymes that you used earlier. Once you've done that, begin to swim up the staircase, and the little creature that you met in the previous scene will clear away the sand, allowing you to use it and get another
If you help
ion
us,
cubes.
I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Once you've done that, the eggs down there should start to hatch and they should start to swim towards the portal. Now once they do swim towards the portal, they'll drop this little substance, and you want to basically interact with that substance. It could take them a while to get over here. As you see, they're starting to go over to this person, and then eventually
They
they'll
must
swim
feel the
over
time is
there.
right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
So as you can see, they're paddling over to the portal, and behind them they'll drop this little weird orange substance. This guy should drop it any minute now.
My young are swimming for the shallows.
There we go.
I
So you want to
thank
interact with this. This is
Their
enzyme
freedom
42.
is my end.
You'll get it on your hand, but then you'll
What
shake
will
it off
be
in
like
just a second.
to go to sleep and never wake up. Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seeds to a new land, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Once you've done that, you want to go to the gun terminal. Again, this will take a while to load, but you should load inside this little area. What you want to do, you want to interact with this little thing, and it will try and stab you, but despite your efforts, it will eventually do it. This will shut down the defense system, and once it is completely shut down, i.e. all the lights have turned off, you want to then go back to Rec 1. Now here's where you first started. Swim back up, and by now your rocket should be ready. Go back up to your launch platform, wherever that is, and now you're actually going to climb up and ascend the rocket. So go up to the nearest ladder, climb up, and then head on over to this tall little elevator and activate it to go up. We're nearly there. There's just a few more things that we need to do to warm the rocket. Once you're at the top, head into this little hatch here, and it should let you in just like that. You want to go around and activate all the ship systems. We're going to start with the auxiliary power unit, the communications array, the hydraulic system,
Communications systems array active.
and then we'll head upstairs for the
Pressurizing
rest
hydraulics.
of the modules for the ship. The primary CPU,
Primary computer systems active.
we're going to skip this one for now, and the life support system.
Life support systems online. All systems are go.
Next up, you want to take a
Lift off.
picture. So, me, it's F11. You can also use right stick on the Xbox controller, I believe. Then over here, the time capsule, you want to go over to it and pop your hand on it. Now, any of these items you can actually pop in, and you just type a little message, and then pop that image in, click select, and then hit escape and
Time
back out.
capsule ready.
Once you've done that, do not launch the rocket yet. Make sure you save your game. And it does take a while to save the game on Xbox. On PC, it's much faster. Quit out of the game, and then load your save back up. Now, as you're loading your save back up, you'll notice that all the achievements will start to unlock except for two. The 2 that we're going to get are in the rocket launch sequence. So once you've loaded back in, launch the rocket and you should unlock the other 2 achievements. I've already done this on my Xbox, hence why I have 1,000 out of 1,000. Now when you load in, it will say rocket not ready. Don't panic, it will just take a minute to load in all the little systems. Once you're on that, click launch rocket and congratulations, you have unlocked every achievement in Subnautica. Okay, the next game that we're going to be doing is Don't Starve. Now Don't Starve is another sort of annoying one because while it is easy, the last achievement is pretty annoying. So you want to click a new game, start in Don't Starve mode and click start. What you want to do is you want to rebind your console. So hit escape, go controls, and then over here, there we go, debug console. Rebind this just by clicking it. I've already done so. So what you want to do, open that console up, and you will type in 3 commands. C_God mode, with open bracket and close bracket. Then GetPlayer, open bracket, close bracket, dot profile, dot unlock, colon, unlock everything. And finally, GetPlayer, open bracket, close bracket, dot components, dot builder, colon, GiveAllRecipes. Open bracket, close bracket. I will put these in the description so you can paste them in if you do want to do that. Once you've done that, it says you can press Ctrl L to close this log, so we'll do that. Go over to Science and then go right to the bottom to build the Accomplice Shrine. Place that anywhere you want. And you just want to keep activating it by holding down the space bar. And this will take a while, so you're going to be doing this for a while. Just hold down the space bar or just put something down to weigh it. You are in God mode, so you won't die. It's just very annoying and you do have to wait to do this. Next up is Endless Legend, and this one is very, very easy. What you want to do is just click New Game and then click Start. And it's basically just a load of console commands which you need to just go through. Once you're in the game, skip the cutscene and dismiss this little pop-up window. In fact, dismiss all of them. Hit enter, and this is where you're going to be entering all your console commands. There is a lot of commands, and unfortunately you cannot copy and paste them in. You do have to type them manually. They all start with /achievements, and then set. And this first one is all caps, all_FIS_booster used. So just tacking this on here, I actually discovered this a day later, but there's actually an auto hotkey script which you can use to enter all of the achievements in. Link is in the description to a paste bin where you can copy and paste it into auto hotkey. If you haven't got auto hotkey installed, just Google it. But what you want to do, right click, new auto hotkey script, then right click, then edit, and just paste it in. And then once you've done that, just click run, and then open up Endless Legend. Once the game is loaded, all you need to do is just to open up the chat prompt and press the F11 key. As you can see, it will start typing out the achievements one by one. And this will take a while. I've already done this. So I'm just going to cancel out of this. You'll know when this is complete, when all your resources will be at the maximum, which is 999. Once all that has been maxed out, you want to run the script again. And this time, instead of hitting F11, you hit F12. Once you've hit F12, you want to go up to this top icon here. And I've already done this, but all these buttons will be glowing orange. You need to click on them and then click the little checkbox. And it will use that resources. Once you're done from all 15, that will be all the achievements completed. So this is the end of part 1. We've earned 5,000 G. Tune in for part 2 where we're going to go over 5 more games, which will help you get to 10,000 gamer score. Thank you for watching and goodbye.